Today I'm going to answer the question, how do I leg yield?
We may not be finding out about leg yielding, but we are going to talk about DeFi yielding in this episode of the Side Hustle to Win experience. This is where we get together to discuss issues that you really care about. Now, I want to personally thank you for joining me in my experience to financial freedom and come along for the ride. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor and to do your own due diligence and research. Before I get started, please follow me on Telegram, t.me/sidehustle2win1. Also like my page on Facebook, facebook.com/sidehustle2win1. On there, I give some exclusive updates that I don't get a chance to make a video on. Now, in today's episode, we are going to talk about a couple of things. Number one, we're going to talk about one of the new DeFi tokens that I'm looking at, Yield, DeFi banking in your pocket, the YLD token. We are going to give into some updates about Apetron and their launching of ApeDice finally. And last but not least, a 3,000 withdrawal from Wiseling update. I know 3,000, wow. So you know. So if this is the kind of content that you like more of, please like, subscribe, click on the notification bell and select the all options so that you will be notified every time I upload new content. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Yield first. Yield, DeFi banking in your pocket. Discover the easiest way to earn interest in crypto. You can get early access by going onto your website and clicking here and putting your email address. So let's go ahead and find out a little bit more about Yield. Invest in a simpler DeFi. Decentralized finance is now accessible to anyone. You know your boy Side Hustle loves DeFi, so I'm getting into this. You can get started in minutes. You're always in control of your assets and you can connect anywhere if you have the mobile app or the web platform, right? There are 3 easy steps. You sign up, you top up funds, you earn. So what kind of yield can you expect? You can earn a minimum of 12% APY and up to 20% through the YLD loyalty and rewards program. YLD is the token. They're having the token sale soon, so that's basically the DeFi yield token is what I'm looking to get into, but this platform looks pretty interesting so far. You can use cash or crypto. There are no deposit fees. You invest your way, deposit and withdraw 24/7 your funds using your bank account, debit card, or crypto wallet, right? So that's good. I like that. They stay secure by licensed and regulated. Yield operates under a banking, securities, and asset management license and is managed by a team of experienced capital markets, fintech, cybersecurity, and crypto professionals. Your funds are insured. In addition to our audited security infrastructure, assets are further protected through the YLD insurance fund. So I like that. And then the YLD utility token. You can enjoy exclusive benefits by boosting your APY from 12% to 20% and earn rewards on your tokens. So let's go ahead and find out a little bit more about the YLD token. So you need to make strength. Get an APY boost, upgrade your reward tier to earn up to 20% APY on your investments. I like that. YLD staking, you hold YLD in your wallet to earn passive interest on your tokens. And YLD token will be listed on exchanges. You can purchase the YLD on tier 1 exchanges to maximize your returns. Let's go ahead and take a look at the reward tiers. You can unlock daily rewards by holding a certain amount of YLD tokens in your Yield wallet. So tier 1, 0 to 4,999, you get 2% bonus. You know, the more tokens you hold, the higher the bonus, the higher the YLD APY. So how do you get YLD? Our early adopters will be rewarded with a total of, it looks like 50 million YLD. Number one, you can invest in the DeFi Alpha 1 fund and get YLD rewarded in your wallet. 2, you can purchase on exchanges. In addition to the reward tiers, YLD will be available for purchase on tier 1 exchanges starting on December 14th. And number 3, you can refer a friend, earn YLD by referring new users to the platform. So once that comes rolling out, you'll be able to do that. If you want to find out more specific details, you can read the white paper, right? So why do I like Yield? So Yield, if you take a look at it, it reminds you a lot of Celsius, you know, with CEL tokens. It reminds you a lot of BlockFi. So basically, they're giving you higher interest on your tokens, on your assets, than a traditional bank savings account and such where you're earning super low percentage. But Yield is doing it through DeFi, right? They're trying to do decentralized finance instead of CeFi, centralized finance. So I like that. The Yield token is actually being launched through pre-launch through the Trust Swap Launchpad. And as you know, the last couple of Tron Swap launches, Orbit, Coin, they actually did pretty well. And then how do you know if you were selected for the pre-sale or the main round? You can go ahead and email their token sale at Yield.App and token pre-sale at Yield.App. Go ahead and send an email to them. If you got an email from any of those two addresses, you know you're in. So if you're not sure, go ahead and send an email to them and check out. And the only way to get in through that was to have a swap score over 5,000. If you have any questions about that, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below or send an email to those two email addresses. So I'm hyped about Yield. It's going to be launching pretty soon. The main sale's coming out. The pre-sale, if you got into it, you should start contributing to the participation phase. If you're not sure about that, send an email to them and figure out what's going on. All right, number 2, let's go ahead and talk about Apetron. Now, Apetron, as of right now, they finally launched ApeDice. They had some issues with their developer launching the ApeDice on time. So if you scroll down, if you're on Apetron, go ahead and scroll down. You can click on ApeDice and it'll take you to the ApeDice platform. You can basically choose to make your roll the dice in Ape tokens or TRX tokens. They have a real mode, which is actually using the tokens, or a demo mode where you're just kind of simulating. And then basically it's pretty simple dice roll mechanics. If you can move the sliders up and down, basically the higher you go up, you can choose to roll under. So right now I've moved up to max, roll under, and then if you roll under 95,000, boom, you win your bet. Or you could do over. The higher probability, the more tokens, the more risk, so on and so forth. If you played dice before, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what's going on with that. If you have questions about how to play dice and any kind of mining strategy, just real quick tip, most people, they just try to go as high as possible and roll under, so then you have the highest chance to win. And then essentially you're farming the lemur tokens by rolling either in 8 tokens or TRX tokens. You kind of want to just keep winning as much as possible, because the whole way to farm tokens is to play as much as possible, because every time you roll, every time you win a bet, you earn the lemur tokens. I want to get an update about the ApeDice. So basically, given the recent increase in transaction fees on the Tron blockchain, each roll will cost around 3 to 6 TRX. We have mapped our tokens to the dApp chain and will be offering sidechain wagering before the wagering contest / liquidity generation event begins to allow players to compete with almost 0 transaction fees. So if you got into Apetron with me since the beginning and you sold the ape for dividends, so right now 1 ape equals about 0.76 TRX, and in order to stake your TRX to earn ape, it will cost you 10% fee to unstake. If you got in right around the same time I did, most likely, and you sold your dividends, Ape tokens dividends for since the beginning, you pretty much hit ROI. You probably earned 10% back of your TRX that you spent to stake. Now for me, I am going to continue to sell off my dividends until, actually no, I already hit my ROI with this contract. So I earned back my 10% TRX that I used to stake in the contract now. For now, I'm going to keep earning the Ape tokens and saving it up until the transactions fees becomes almost 0. And then I'm going to take those Ape tokens and then go on Apetron or ApeDice and ape into the dice and start mining lemur tokens hard. But if you don't care about transaction fees, for you, a couple of TRX is not a big deal, and you want to earn as much lemur tokens as possible, and you want to mine as many lemur tokens as possible. Remember, the earlier you start mining something, the more you get of it. The later you mine something, the less you get of it. So that's your personal strategy. It's up to you, whichever way you want to go about it. For me, I'm waiting for the contest where the transaction fee is going to be nearly 0, and then I'm going to save my Ape tokens to mine lemur tokens. Then I know there are a couple of folks that are actually already gotten hard into mining lemur tokens. That's a personal preference. And now the third update about Wiseling. 3,000 withdrawal, right? So as you can see, I withdrew 3,041.01 USD, and that was successful. I want to see it hit my Exodus wallet, and here it is. Boom, you see it, it came in. So that was part of the release of my initial capital that I invested into Wiseling, right? So I started an investment on November 4th. invested 3,000 USD. I made a whole profit of 1,059.9 USD. And I said, if I'm able to withdraw my capital, that would boost my confidence in the platform a lot. The transaction, I want to see the whole process. Was it smooth? I made the withdrawal on actually earlier today, and boom, it hit my wallet later on today. I was like, whoa, wow, that transaction was completely smooth. There were no issues. Everything's great. And now it's at my favorite part of the platform, because right now that I got my capital back, plus I got profits, I'm going to be free rolling on house money, right? I am going to take the 1,059.9 USD and put it back into the platform. And that way I already pulled out my initial capital and I'm just playing with free money. Plus I have also all these other mini deposits, mini packages that I deposited onto the platform. So I'm going to be earning off of that as well. So far Wiseling is going sweet. It's going smooth. I like my experience so far. So what did you like the most about today? Did you like the fact that I highlighted Yield and DeFi banking in your pocket with their token sale, YLD tokens? If you've gotten into the pre-sale through TrustSwap Launchpad, that's great for you. That's how I participated in Yield, and I'm looking forward to that. Do you like the update about Apetron and ApeDice finally coming out? And I know it took a while because people were waiting, but they said, they were waiting on the third-party dev. What is your personal strategy when it comes to Apetron? I already hit ROI on this platform, so right now I'm just waiting for ApeDice to come with that 0 transaction fees, and I'm going to be farming lemur like an ape when it comes to that. Or did you enjoy that 3,000 withdrawal? The fact that now with Wiseling, I am rolling on house money, pulling in, only using my profits and letting my profits stack and make me more profits. You've been enjoying the content in this video? Here are a few other videos that I think you'd be into. If you have not done so by now, please like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. And as always, leave things better than when you found them and get your hustle on.